July 2nd, 2025. 29 days to the surgery. Basically, my plan is to record something every day up until the surgery. I did record something yesterday, but I don't. I think I got really off topic. I kind of got into a little bit of a rant and it ended up like 20, 30 minutes long before I really said anything. So I'm probably not going to post that one. I have been very busy the last few days. This may change a little because I just noticed the tripod's not tight. And the camera was coming down a little. Really don't want it to fall. I am going through, especially this week, doing a lot of cleaning and downsizing to make room for recovery. Even though that may even change because most of the work what I'm doing is in my room. And right now we're looking at the idea of possibly putting a hospital bed in the living room for the first couple weeks while I'm doing the recovery. But I still got to get it done anyway, so I might as well work on that. But I got a lot done yesterday. I'm mostly right now tackling my closet, which is really not a closet anymore. It's a storage cabinet. And I got a lot of stuff in there. And I'm definitely a bit of a pack rat. Even there's certain things I want to keep. I'm going to have to go through a couple passes on this and decide what to get rid of. Got a lot of stuff that's going to end up going to Goodwill. I thought about trying to save some of it and have a little yard sale, but it's not worth it. Maybe I'll give it to someone else who's doing a yard sale. But all this work, and I haven't been really in that closet very well. There was a lot of dust. And that really got to my breathing. Luckily, Ripley really wanted to be outside, so every so often she would drag me outside for a puppy break, which is kind of what she's doing right now. James and my dad aren't here, but I wasn't planning on recording a video this morning. I wanted to get some work done, but she dragged me out here. So I just grabbed the camera and decided to record it. But besides the cleaning, I got a lot to get done today. I got to call my primary care doctor and try to fix yet another screw up with my meds. I may have mentioned this briefly last week when it happened. Well, I guess that's really the first time. This has happened in the past too. But basically, what happened is I use two pharmacies. I use Amazon Pharmacy and their PillPack service, which puts all your meds in little packets that you can take throughout the day, so you don't have to sort them. And then I use Walgreens for my Wegovy and for temporary meds, like antibiotics and stuff like that. Personally, I would love to get them all from Walgreens, but I just don't really have the dexterity in my fingers anymore to sort little pills. So I like the pill pack. Well, it came up to refill time, and they needed new prescriptions. So Amazon Pharmacy contacts the doctor. And what do? They don't send back the refilled prescriptions to the pharmacy that requested them. They send them to Walgreens. So now that is screwed up. So I called last week. Okay, we'll get it fixed. Canceled all of the prescriptions at Walgreens. They told me to have the pharmacy send another request out. So I called PillPack. They sent another request, and they did it again. So now I have to do it all over again. It's a great doctor, but his staff are idiots. And I'm really, really that close to explaining it all to Tanya and asking her to call. Because they're all Russian. And maybe if someone speaks to them in Russian, they would understand what the hell is going on. But, so I got to do that. I got to reach out to the doctors up in Milwaukee and find out what test I need to get for the surgery. I'll try to do that in a few minutes. I got a list of stuff I got to do. But I am just so miserable right now. I was in so much incredible pain last night from being on my feet all day long and we're sitting at awkward angles to sort things. And then we had a 30-degree temperature swing. I was just miserable. Today we're going to be up in the 80s. Probably have the AC on, which is fine. I can still take a couple breaks out here with the puppy, get some air. I will say though that this weekend I actually had Saturday was a good day. Clara came over to get her birthday / graduation gift. And I can honestly say that I haven't seen her that happy in a long time. It's not that she's not happy, and she gets happy all the time, but she was just, oh my God, was she happy. And that felt so good. I mean, it feels real good just to see her happy and to hear her happy. But to know she was happy about the camera that got her. And apparently she's already taken a lot of photos with it. But we ended up getting her a Nikon Z30 camera. And which came with a lens that I just went blank on. Something to 50 millimeter. I don't remember what that one is. But then we also got our 50 to 80 telephoto lens. And she will, and a bunch of other stuff like a case and SD cards. There's 2 batteries that are hopefully going to show up by the trip. They're back ordered. The original ones were scheduled to be delivered Saturday, but Amazon lost them and now they're back ordered. Let me rephrase it. They say damaged en route, which I always question. But you gotta wonder what happened if 2 lithium-ion batteries were damaged en route. But hopefully those replacements will show up. And then Jenny and Matthew and Catalina, with some little assistance from me, are giving Clara a flash to hook up to the camera, because the camera doesn't have a built-in flash. And it also has a light mode, so you can use it when you do video for light. But she should get that today. That one's going straight to her house. And I am just waiting for Ripley to realize there's a bird walking through her yard. Ripley, where are you? Ripley? Ripley! Where are you? I hear your collar. Ripley, come here. I saw a tail. Okay, I just wanted to know where you were. You vanished. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can go back out in your lawn if you want. You got a bird in your lawn too. You want to go chase the bird. I'm sorry. I just didn't know where you were, and then you didn't respond, so I got a little nervous. Okay, I'm sorry. But all right. These are IRL videos, people, so there's going to be interruptions. Look. You got a bird. Go get it. Go get it. A little huntress doesn't want to hunt this morning. Well, you almost got a squirrel this morning. That was so close on that squirrel. I mean, I swear its tail was in your mouth, but it made it up the tree. And that tree is a little too wide for you to climb. Believe it or not, her breed can climb trees. I also got to make a list of questions for the doctors. Like, how long, what are, number one, what 100% are they doing? I still don't know 100% what they're doing. Originally it was 5 surgeries, now it's 1. I'm hoping they're just not going to do a small little area and say, oh, that's good enough. I mean, I need to be able to walk. I have a feeling there is going to be a follow-up surgery. But it may not be right away. But I'll have a better idea on that on the 11th. This is going to be a bit of a rambling video, I think. Because I really am exhausted. And I've been up since a little before 5. I wanted to get up and start working right away because I'm so much more productive in the morning. And that's why I love this time of year, because the sun's up at, 5 o'clock. And I can get up and get work done, and I can get, while my body's functional. But I wasn't functional this morning. I could hardly move when I got out of bed. I still made it out here with her early this morning, but I could hardly move. Kind of hope that improves after the surgery. I'm sure it will, because I won't be toting around as much weight. I plan on, once this growth is gone, being able to walk a lot more so I can get my general health better. I want to find a way to get myself my camera, so I want to go out and start taking pictures. I think I mentioned in this video that I have a photo in a photo contest. And I've made it to the finalist stage, which voting on that starts in a couple days. And if I win that, I think the prize is $15,000 for me and $15,000 for a charity or nonprofit of my choosing. And I picked the shelter that Ripley came from to receive that $15,000, which is, I think they would be tickled pink, because they're still trying to raise a lot of money for their new location. They got the property, but they don't have all the money for the building yet. And I wanted to get that done because that's where Sonia's bench is going to be that Walgreens bought them. And I really want to go see that bench. And it looks like we're going to be changing the way we're doing the tree that I wanted to do. I wanted to put it out in the corner of the property, but I knew I was going to lose out on that, because James has taken off that whole side of the lawn to be a garden, and the tree would have interfered with his garden. So I wanted it there because I wanted to have the tree grow up a little. I wanted to put a bench under it. Had, a memorial on the bench. But now it looks like it's going to end up in the corner of the backyard. Oh well. I guess I'm just rambling. So I'm going to end recording for today. I may record a little bit more. Later this week. Later today. I'm going to try to record every day something, but a lot of it's going to be just little things. In fact, I think they're going to be maybe 5-10 minute little recordings. And I'm probably going to stitch a bunch of them together when I post them. But thank you for watching. Bye.